young love are like you can say it's forbidden.
Yes.
We don't do dance. Chinese men don't do dance. It's too expensive to raise a kid in China. You are so attractive to Chinese people. Boys sit together, girls sit together. They don't have really much contact with each other.
Всем привет, ребята! Меня зовут Лиза, по батюшке Елизавета Дмитриевна, по матушке Юльевна, кому интересно. И это вторая часть моего видео, где мы с моим другом разговариваем про отношения в китайских парах, про свадьбы, про браки, про измены и прочее. Почему я решила сделать вторую часть? Потому что ролик получился очень объемным, и я решила как-то разделить нагрузку. Я не буду вас долго томить, лишь скажу, чтобы вы не забывали подписываться на мой телеграм-канал, да, потому что там мы с вами сможем быть на связи. Также подписывайтесь на мой ВКонтакте, прости господи. Вот, там мы тоже с вами сможем оставаться на связи. В скором времени я начну дублировать туда контент для тех, кому стало неудобно смотреть на Ютубе. И многие уже знают эту новость, что я начала помогать ребятам подавать документы в китайские университеты, консультировать их по этому поводу вместе с моими китайскими партнерами. Поэтому, если вам интересно поступление на бакалавриат, магистратуру, языковые курсы, то вы можете писать на почту, которая находится в описании. Ну, я еще попозже про нее скажу, так что вы точно не забудьте, если вас это интересует. I've heard that Chinese men don't like to discuss problems, to like openly show emotions, like people in Russia as well, I think. And they prefer to make gifts instead of solving the problem
yeah.
by conversation.
Yeah, because it's much more convenient, I believe. Like though it don't solve the problem directly, but it may make your partner happy. So sort of solving the problem, but
it's not
the next
solving
time
a
like things happen again, it may induce much more severe argument, I guess. Then you have to give them much more expensive or much more heartfelt gifts.
But anyway, giving gifts instead of talking, it just means they will фэншоу anyway.
Yeah.
Sad. Честно, для меня это дикость дарить подарки вместо того, чтобы сесть и поговорить. Как я уже сказала, если вы не обговариваете проблемы, это значит, что вы расстанетесь, вы обрекаете свои отношения на конец. И я считаю, что для пары партнеров, для пары друзей всегда важно проговаривать проблемы. Только так эти отношения станут крепче, и можно будет говорить о каком-то долголетии этих отношений в перспективе. С годами мы неизбежно меняемся. Меняется и наш близкий человек. Так вот, чтобы дороги с этим близким человеком у нас не разошлись, важно искать причину разногласий, баланс и решение проблемы. С этим может помочь парная психотерапия у психолога. Специалист сможет посмотреть на ситуацию с объективной точки зрения и направить вас и вашего партнера в нужную сторону. Такую терапию можно проходить на Ясно, сервисе подбора и видеоконсультаций с психологами. На платформе можно выбрать вкладку «Консультации для двоих», и вам подберут специалиста по вашему запросу. Все специалисты на платформе имеют профильный диплом, стаж, рекомендации от коллег и постоянно находятся в супервизии, что обеспечивает непрерывное развитие и растущий уровень консультирования клиентов. Если у вас возникла трудность при выборе, рекомендую обратиться в поддержку. Там ответят на ваши вопросы и найдут того, кто поможет наладить отношения в вашей паре. А используя мой промокод ЛИСА, вы получите 20% скидку на первую консультацию, парную или индивидуальную. Использовать его можно при регистрации. Всем здоровых отношений с партнером и с самим собой. Once I watched a video on YouTube. It was called Shenyu. Okay. It was about a women over 30 years old who are not married, and they were under huge pressure of the families and friends, and they were really suffering from it. Do people in China think that being Shenyu is something bad, or it's just a naming of a woman who is not married?
The term 剩女, I believe it starts from 2008 or 2009, such 10 or 20 years ago. Yeah, it is a bad naming. It may represent that this 剩女, this girl, this woman is not able to, is not adorable, is not liked by anyone. So it is a bad calling, but we don't really hear such 剩女 in this age, in these years, like these 3 years. I don't really hear about that. But I don't think women over 30s, if they don't have a boyfriend or they don't have a husband, such girls is bad. Like maybe they have their own criteria, or they have their own value of the love relationship. I can say that my sister is 7 years older than me, so she is 30 years old right now. Maybe she could establish some relationship in his high school, in his university, or like graduate school, but she didn't let this happen until his 30s. She finally found his true love, so they get married, they get engaged really quickly. Time changes, so such old terms cannot apply to now, I believe.
Do you have such naming for a man, like who is over 30 and who is unmarried?
I don't know. 光棍 maybe. 光棍, do you know what is this? One single stick. It's one single stick.
So it means just what? Just he is single, or he's
single.
So it's also bad naming, or it's just
it is really bad naming.
Do you think Chinese women are under pressure after their 30s?
Yes, of course.
To get married?
Yes. Maybe some of the pressure comes from themselves. Maybe some from the family, some from his friends. Such things.
So it's mostly about marriage, about children.
Yep.
What about men? Are they pressured? Maybe make more money, or
maybe 30 is not the pressure age. Maybe about 34, 35.
Women are under pressure because they are not married, not having children. I said, what about men? Are they pressured about like something else, or also about marriage, about having children, or
some of them would be pressured by these factors as same as some of them maybe just don't have a partner for 35 years, for 36 years, which is really miserable, I believe.
It's just 9 years till my 34.
But don't worry, you are bound to have such relationship, because you are really a fantastic woman, fantastic Russian woman.
Thank you. People in China are really respecting and obeying the advice of the parents. If a family doesn't like your partner, will you break up with the person? What if a partner is a foreigner? Can people break up because of the parents' opinion? Let's start with the first one.
Okay.
If the parents don't accept the partner, what usually happens? Can a child break up with his partner or no? What if your mom will say, no, you won't be with this girl?
For my case, I would insist, of course, if I truly love this girl. I truly love this girl, so I would insist. Here I want to talk about another case about my relative. My aunt's daughter, she had a boyfriend in his when he's studying the university. They did not have a job. Song for the band, such a rock and roll things, which is really not a proper job, I guess, in parents' view.
He was a creative person.
Yeah, he's a creative person.
Poor guy.
But my sister's parents really don't want this happen, because her parents owns a big company. They want to make his daughter's boyfriend future manager of this company or something. So they want a serious person, not the rock and roll ones. So they argue a lot, fight a lot to dissuade to stop this relationship. But parents love their children. After 6 months or 1 year of insistence, my aunt and uncle finally agreed this relationship.
So it's not like the children was okay, I will break up. No, they were.
No.
fighting for love.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah, I believe.
What about foreigners? What if it's a
Foreigners is
foreign
much
boy?
more. It's much more unacceptable by Chinese parents, because you should know one thing, that Chinese parents, like when checking their children's boyfriend or girlfriend, they have to know their family, their annual incomings, their social status, their backgrounds.
A foreigner can
prison-
lie about
prison experience. They get to know everything
about a foreigner or about any partner.
any partner. So, and the most of parents, I believe, in China, they want to match the familial ones, similar incoming, similar social status, such things. But referring to foreigners, they would not normally let this happen, because they don't know their culture, their traditions. They don't know anything. They don't even cannot translate the money units.
Compare the money, the bank accounts.
Yeah, they cannot even compare the money bank accounts. So they would have much more.
Showing the pack of documents. This is my bank account.
No.
This is my social status.
No, not such things.
Divorce is a really common thing in Russia. What about China? If couple have children, who will they be left with, mom or dad? Divorce. Is this often happens or no?
I believe it is not really common, because I don't know the specific divorce number in China, divorce rate number in China. All my relatives, I can only tell, all my relatives, there's only one couple who got divorced because of cheating. So in my opinion, it's not really common.
So even if a couple, maybe one of the partners is like suffering and don't like this marriage, they
would stand,
because it's
endure,
unacceptable society opinion.
Yes, maybe. Why
they stay?
Like after divorce, you are get a tab that you are a divorced man or a divorced woman. It is hard for you to find a new relationship next time.
I've heard a story from the girl I know. She is divorced, and when she find out, like, she was in relationships, but she didn't tell she had a divorce. She didn't like mention it.
Yeah.
And when her man find out, he said we should break up.
Yeah, someone would be mad at this thing.
Because for our Russians, it's nothing. It's just
really
a lot of families. They ruin, they destroy, they divorce. It can be a problem only if you, for example, a woman with a children. It can be more difficult to find a partner who will accept your children.
Okay.
But being having a marriage already, it doesn't influence your future relationships. Maybe if you have 4 divorces, that's already a question.
Yeah.
But not like one, because in Russia, let me just from January to October of 2022 was registered this amount of marriages.
Yeah.
It's 868,000 marriages.
Yeah.
And this amount of marriages were divorced.
What?
567,000.
It's really high. It's really high rate.
So it's like 70. No, it's not even 70%.
Oh my god, this is high divorce rate.
Here it says
it is much more higher than I saw. Every 10 people in Russia who has divorced before. Oh my god. It's really high rate.
I think in China it's like, what, 10%?
Yeah.
2%?
There's no, 2% is too low. There's not that much people divorce. Maybe because of social pressure, family pressure, they won't get divorced. Even if his family is not endurable.
And about children, who will they be left with, mom or dad? Is there any rule about that, or it depends on a court's decision?
Maybe there is some rules, but I don't know specific regulations.
I've heard
Because I have no
that
experience of divorce.
I've heard some stories about Russian girls who were married to Chinese men and they had children. So they decided to divorce, and she actually has no right for her own children. He stays with the father because he was born in China. Doesn't matter if she's his mother. He stays with father, and all the rights for parenting is left to father. Oh,
it's a sad story, but I don't know. I don't know if there is some laws or regulations that.
You're not a divorce expert. You are expert of engineering.
Yeah.
What about cheating? In Russia, I often hear a phrase, everyone cheats on everyone. What about your country?
Everyone cheats on everyone?
It's usually said about men that all men are cheating. No
sure,
men who
everyone
are not
cheats
cheating.
on everyone.
I don't know, there are many stories around me where couple cheats on each other.
Not acceptable, I guess, in China if someone cheats on.
Of course it's unacceptable, but
Chinese man and woman, I believe, has their own ethics, traditional ethics. It is totally historical. Have you ever heard about the famous man called Confucius? He set a lot of rules to parents, to children, to couples, to the king, to the empire, he literally set out every rule for these things. Loyalty is a really important part in Chinese ethics. So if you're cheating on someone, it is totally a bad thing.
You know, one divorce because someone cheated on someone.
Yeah.
Did any of your friends were cheated on, or they were cheating? Do you know the stories?
Of course, there's a lot of cases. There's a lot of cases.
You were just talking to me about.
Wait. The previous is about marriage, I guess. But if they're not married, they're just a couple. They just have a relationship. It is sort of much more normal to cheat on, because a lot of my friends, they are
your man friends.
Yeah, man friends or woman friends.
They cheat. Who cheats more?
You mean man or girl?
Yeah.
Or you mean boys or girls who cheat more? Boys, definitely boys. Because I am a boy. I have much more.
Did they told you why they cheated on their partner?
A lot of reasons. I cannot tell specifically, but a lot of reasons. Yeah.
Maybe because couples don't discuss their problems, they just give gifts.
Oh, maybe.
Okay. Do you really have a wedding market in China, some place where parents are gathering with the pictures of their children and trying to find a partner for them?
Yes, of course we have wedding market.
In Hangzhou as well?
Yeah, of course, wedding market. But normally parents would involve, but not themselves.
So it's parent to parent.
Yeah.
They show pictures of their children.
Yeah, it's parents and it's parents to parents. Like I see a lot of funny images on the internet that in Shanghai, one old lady who raised a board, which has some contents that the name of my son, one picture, his annual incomings, he has how many houses, which car, how many cars, hobbies listed on the board, and raised it.
No diseases. In good health.
Yes. If some other parents interested in this son, this little, would come to ask and introduce their daughter's background situations. And if they matched together, they would exchange WeChat.
It's more about parents matching.
Yeah, it's, in the wedding, like I said before, parents would like to know
everything. Do you know any couple that was like matched like this?
Yeah, my sister.
Yeah, because of the market?
Not market. They are introduced by friends, but market. Let me think about it. One of my elder brother, much more elder. He's 40 years old right now. He got his girlfriend by wedding market. But they do have a sweet relationship right now. They have a sweet daughter.
How would you react if your mom would go to the market and like...
No, my mom would never go to the wedding market.
What if she will? You can do nothing about it. Like
if things happen, it means that I am really bad, or I cannot find a girlfriend by myself. I will let her do such things. It's acceptable to me. It's just exchange some WeChat. We can talk to each other, but it does not mean that we are going to really get married. Maybe, but it's kind of really a failure if my mom is going to such wedding market.
I think it's usually for maybe some adult child, maybe over 30.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's not for my son is 22. He's desperate, hopeless. It is okay to have an age gap between people in the couple. One of our really famous singers just proposed to a really young girl. He is 61 and she's 18 and they are together.
Yeah, it is totally okay to have an age gap. Let's divide the situation. If a man... there is also a Chinese idiom for this question. It's called 女大三抱金砖. It means
like it's
that
better to women be older?
It is talking about that the woman is older, like 3 years older. You are going to have a golden brick.
Golden brick.
It's a metaphor. The 3 years age gap would let the women be more mature, not so naive, not be immature. So it's called 女大三抱金砖, and it can accumulate. Like if the woman is 6 years older, you can get 2 golden bricks. If the woman is 9 years old, you can get 3 golden bricks.
Okay, if a man is 30 and the woman is 18,
that's
no golden bricks.
that's sort of weird. That's sort of extreme.
Is that true that many people in China insecure and have low self-esteem? If it's true, why the situation is like this? Tend to call themselves, I don't know, ugly or something.
I want to read talk back to Confucius again. In historical ethics, be humble is something printed in every Chinese man Chinese mind. Be humble.
Humble is in many ways.
So you may call yourself ugly, put yourself in a real low esteemed place. It may show his humble attitude.
When in reality he's not thinking he's ugly or something. It's just
maybe he's not really thinking he's ugly. Maybe it's not about Chinese. Maybe it's just about the
Asians. When I was in South Korea, people also could not accept the compliments. They will be. I told a girl in the shop I like her haircut, and she started to run. And like, no, well, no, you beautiful, I'm ugly, no. Wow. And she was just, running in circles. I just wanted to, make her smile, and
I don't know, maybe I would be also confused about such actions.
Yeah, so I don't know, it's normal to accept compliments in our culture and tell compliments.
Chinese don't really accept such compliments naturally. They won't say, oh thank you, yes I am handsome, yes, oh thank you, yes I am.
No, never. No. Who will reply to a compliment, yes I am, only as a joke? We usually say just thank you. It's not like, yes I'm pretty and I know it.
Okay.
As Konzi said, be humble.
Yeah,
that's it.
Yeah, right? Be humble.
And that's it. Be humble, guys. Okay, confusing question. Many girl and me as well are wondering, do Chinese men can treat us serious, even think about getting married, or we are more like something exotic and something not really long-lasting? But I think I already know the answer because you already told me that the parents could not accept the foreigner, so maybe
yeah,
foreigners...
it will set a lot of obstacles. So what do you think about this question?
What do I think?
Yeah.
But I would say, yeah, we are more treated like something
Exotic.
something exotic. It's really hard to find someone who
Yeah.
is really interested.
Yeah.
I knew some Chinese girls who you're also a boy, I don't want to say it, but they say that it's really hard to find a partner because Chinese boys are kind of weird.
Yeah.
You agree?
You are right.
No one is looking for anything serious. I mean, it's just 8 of 10 people would say love is tiresome. I'm looking for something not troublesome.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And don't want to take responsibility.
Yeah.
But it's not the problem, I think, of a Chinese man only. Bless you.
Sorry.
Bless you.
I'm really sorry.
Do you have this thing like when a person sneezes after another person says anything, it means it's true? In Russia, we say it like, if I say something or you say something, and after this you or me sneeze, it means it's true.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not lying. See, I sneezed. Or you sneezed. Oh, it's true that I said.
But I do feel uncomfortable in my nose.
Not many. I will understand if a person is focused on the career, but not everyone focused on their career. So just something about the timing we're living in. Okay, girls, we are exotic, and that's it.
But I want to add one thing. If someone's initially think you are exotic, after further talk, after further conversations with each other in this relationship, they may take someone else like seriously, be in love and have the happy endings, such things.
It's about finding a right person.
Yeah.
But it's a bit hard, and not on the websites, I guess. But many of my friends found their partner on Tinder.
Really?
Yeah, my friends, and they were in relationships for 3-4 years.
Yeah.
That's why I still believe in that Tinder can help some people to find their love. In Chinese dramas, women are really often showed as little, crying, capricious children. Is it considered to be cute in China, such behavior? Do boys really like this slight feeling of immaturity? All this 我刚满18岁 thing, which is kind of
I'm going to
popular here. I saw a video, maybe I will show you later. There were a couple in the shopping center, and she was wearing some little short skirt, like not sexy, but like children clothes,
size. Yeah,
children dress. She was having something on her head, and they started to argue, and she started to shout as a children like ah! And she fell on the floor and started to jump on it like a little children, like crawling or something, and her boyfriend was like just staring at her, and she was like ah! and behaving herself as a child. And there are so many videos where girls behave themselves as a children, and everyone likes it. And I'm not hating these women right now. I accept their existence, and I don't hate it. I maybe just don't understand this kind of behavior. Maybe because I can't behave myself like this.
I guess it may elicit some protective wills from men.
They want to protect a girl.
Yeah, it may elicit such feelings, attract more attentions from a man. I don't know if such girls are weak or like a little crying capricious children.
But you understand what I mean when I say about Chinese series?
What series?
Any series where have women and men. They all like really, they talking like this. They always like.
I see.
And I saw many girls in real life who were like this, like. 宝贝，我饿了。你想什么了？
I don't really like such things, but some of Chinese men really like such things. I cannot answer for them, but in my opinion, it may elicit protective feelings.
I see. The last one, a bit out of topic. Do people care about women having hair on her hands, for example? In Russia, it is accepted that women should be bald everywhere except her head, while men are not pressured to shave themselves. How is it in China?
This is really out of topic.
Yeah, I know.
I see a girl who has hairs on their hands. What do I think? It's not my business. If you don't like the hair on your hands, you can just shave it. If you don't want to do such trouble things, you can just leave it without thinking others' opinions.
I mean, many men in Russia think that women shouldn't have hair here on her legs, and if they see it, they can call it a fur. You have a fur on your hands. You can be even bullied because you have hair on hands.
It's sick view. I believe it's a sick view.
Girls in China not so. They don't really pay attention to it.
One of my girl classmates in middle school, she was hairy on his lips. We would not talk about such things. We would not bully him only by such things. Maybe we would say something, comment a little bit, but only a little bit.
Like how? Like, oh, you have hair?
But maybe by jokes, it would not be really serious, and she would not also take it so seriously.
But I think in China, there would be pay more attention to, for example, person's weight.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
It's okay here to say you got a little bit fatter.
It's totally not okay if
one of the teachers in it's not in my group but in another group, they were showing their photos, for example, a few years before, and one of the men showed the photo and she said, you were more thinner, you were looking more good than you look now.
It's rude, I guess. It's really rude. But Chinese women do pay a lot of attention on their weights. Really pay attention on their weights. They would think that they have to be under 50 kilograms.
Yeah, I noticed on
like,
Taobao sizes.
Yes.
We always order something like XL, and
XL.
it's like this. We are like, what's XL? Is that XL? It's our S. It's our Russian S.
Yeah, they would like to be as skinny as possible, as tall as possible,
as wide as possible.
As wide as possible. That's, I believe, it's a Chinese trend of a beautiful girl, of a beautiful Chinese girl. In my opinion, I don't like it.
We're done with the questions. Yoo-hoo.
This is my first interview. I'm a little bit nervous.
You've done awesome. You're great. Thank you so much. We were practicing English today.
Yeah.
Both of us.
We're so bad at English.
Thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna switch on Russian. Спасибо, ребята, большое, что посмотрели видео. Спасибо. Увидимся с вами в новых видео. Подписывайтесь на мой телеграм-канал, пожалуйста. Я вас там всех жду, как всегда. Там всякие секретики, всякое такое прочее интересное. Не знаю, когда этот ролик увидит свет, но надеемся, что скоро. Желаю вам всего хорошего, удачи, счастья, добра, всего самого лучшего. На сегодня у нас все. Говорю вам за день, что по-китайски значит до свидания. Всего прекрасного и пока-пока. Say bye. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Say bye. Bye.